madness that's spinning round and round. I want you to live forever.
If you've ever been to a football game in Chattanooga on a Friday night, you can't help but notice the two worlds that seem to collide in one stadium. The adults in one section, and right next to them, that reckless, uncontrolled, often crude world where teenagers fill the student section. But if you've ever taken a moment to glance over at that world of teenagers, you may have noticed some seemingly random adults standing, cheering, and laughing amongst those high school kids. And there's a good chance that those adults are young life leaders. We do this in hopes that we might step into their lives, give them a meaningful confrontation with the God of the universe, and share with them the old story of Jesus and His love. As young life leaders, we journey to the high school to fulfill the Great Commission, knowing that teenagers are lonely and hurting, and that like Jesus, we can learn their names and become their friends. And it's not just at football games. It's throughout the week, at practices, or in the lunchroom, or fishing out on the lake, or watching games at Taco Mac, or discipleship through small group Bible studies. The list goes on. Almost anywhere teenagers are, you can find a young life leader there. We want to be there, right in the middle of all that chaos. Every time we show up at the school, those two worlds collide. Light collides with darkness. Joy collides with sadness. And life collides with death. And that is the privilege that we have as young life leaders here in Chattanooga. That we get to love hurting teenagers and be part of their story. And as Jesus grabs their hearts, we get to watch them pass from death to life.
I want you to live forever.
It is worth every penny that we spend, every ounce of time and energy that we give, because kids' lives are being changed for eternity. When you sit in the stands on any given Friday night, underneath the lights, and look toward the student section, it appears to be teeming with life, laughter, and smiles. But when the lights go down and the laughter fades and the masks are put away, the real stories emerge. Broken families, hurtful friendships, and innocence lost. But it is in this place where a young life leader's friendship becomes authentic. Trust is won, and teenagers discover that they are not alone.